Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jyoti. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create this glittery cut crease eye makeup look. So if you want to learn how to create this look, then please keep on watching, and if you are new to my channel, make sure that you subscribe. I've already done my eyebrows off camera, and now I'm using a concealer to prime my eyelids before the eye makeup. This will help me to conceal my eyelids. For today's eyeshadow look, I'm using an eyeshadow palette by Makeup Revolution x Patricia Bright's collaboration. From there, I have taken a plum pinkish kind of a shade. This is a very deeper shade of pink, and I'm going to apply it on a wet base. I haven't set my lid with any kind of powder, so the color payoff will be maximum, and hence I'm applying it in a curvy shape with the help of a flat shader brush. Now I'm going to pick up a pink color shade, and this time I'm applying this with the help of a pencil brush, and I'm going to apply it over that curvy line that we had created earlier. I'm not going to take it too far, I'm just going to keep it until my crease area. And after I'm done depositing the color, I'm just going to blend the edges of that color. Now from the palette, I'm taking this beige kind of a shade, and with the help of a small blending brush, I'm going to fade out the pink color that we had applied, and this is going to be my transition shade. I haven't applied any kind of transition shade. I'm just going to soften the edges of the pink shade that we have applied. Take your time with your blending. And next I'm going to take the previous shades again, and I'm going to reapply in order to make sure that I have maximum color intensity on my eyelid. Now I'm taking the black shade in order to give my crease depth. I'm going to use it with the help of a pencil brush, and I'm going to deposit in my crease area. Now with the help of a clean blending brush, I haven't taken any product with this, I'm going to try to blend the black color so that it melts into my crease, giving it a perfect depth. So with this step, I actually regret taking this black color because it was pretty hard to blend. Make sure that you take black color which blends easily on your eyelids. Now after we are done with that, I'm going to reapply the pink shade. Now it's time for us to cut the crease. For that, I'm using my micellar water on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to cut my crease with the help of that. So doing this, make sure that your shape is better. When you go directly with the concealer, this might not give you the desired shape, but once you do it with micellar water, this can help you to correct any form of mistake. Now I've taken the cotton bud, and I'm going to clean over that eyelid space. Next I'm going to take some concealer on a flat shader brush, and I'm going to redefine the cut crease shape. This is how you can do your cut creases very easily, and also this looks very sharp. I just have been doing my cut creases like this for a really long time. This is giving me very sharp edges. And once we are done applying our cut crease, I have created a half cut crease shape, and I have kept my concealer till 3 2/3 of my eyelid, and then I have taken the deeper pink shade and apply on the outer edge, and then I have applied the lighter pink shade right after that. Next I'm going to take the green shade from the Swiss Beauty palette, and with the help of a flat shader brush I'm going to apply it over my cut crease. I haven't set my eyelid with any form of powder. After we are done applying the green shade, I'm going to blend both of the green and pink together in order to give a nice blend to my eye look. Otherwise this would look harsh and will not look good. And then I'm going to reapply the pink shade in order to get a little more pigment payoff from my eyeshadow. Next I'm going to apply some glitter glue because we are going to be applying glitters. Do not apply glitters without a glitter glue because they can fall out, they can have severe fallouts and it can ruin your makeup. I'm using the PAC glitter palette. From there I'm picking a green shade and I'm going to apply over that shimmery green shade. I'm not going to go till my inner section. I'm just keeping it in the middle portion. I'm going to blend my glitter a little bit with the shimmer shade so that everything looks together. And now I'm going to take the pink shade again and I'm going to go over that glitter and blend the edges of the green and pink. Next I'm taking a gel liner by Forever 52 brand, and this is a very creamy gel liner. So with my glittery eyeshadow looks, I try to do 2 layers of liner. One I go with the gel liner, then on top of that I go with the liquid liner. I'm keeping it at close to my lash line, and then I'm going to pull out a small wing. Since we have a guide to our eyeshadow, that is the tape that we had applied. Next I'm going to do a inner corner with the help of that wing gel liner, and I'm also doing a very small wing liner. Next I'm going to top it off with a black liquid liner. Doing this step, make sure that your liner looks very dark and beautiful. This is what I do personally. I just love doing this. This gives me maximum color payoff of the liner. Next I'm going to clean up all the mess in my under eyes area, and I'm going to conceal them with the help of the same concealer that we had applied in our eyelids, and I'm going to blend it with the help of a very small blending brush. And now I'm going to set my under eyes area with the help of a compact powder. When you do colorful vibrant eyeshadows, make sure that you take care of your under eyes area and set them with powder. Next I'm going to take a kohl pencil. This is by Faces and I really love using this kohl pencil. I'm going to apply this in my lash line, and I'm also going to tightline my upper lash line. take a pink eyeshadow and I'm going to smudge the edges of that um, black kohl pencil. Now I'm going to blend the edges of that pink eyeshadow in order to give it a very blended and clean eye look. Next I'm applying some mascara. I'm using a mascara by L'Oreal. Next I'm going to highlight my inner corner and my brow bone area. And this is a highlight by Wet n Wild Cosmetics. I really love using this highlighter. This is one of my favorite highlighters, and I've applied lashes from Hilary Rhoda, which is my favorite company right now. And this is my final eye makeup look. If you feel like recreating any of my eye makeup looks, then you can definitely do, and don't forget to tag me on Instagram. If you do that, that will mean a lot to me. And thank you so much for watching my tutorial. I'll see you tomorrow with a new and exciting video. Till then, bye.